you guys all want a BBIG video, this is the BBIG video. So if you look at yesterday's price action, it already increased by 80%. That means all of these volume buildup, all of these, like every single day, you have a lot of shorts just like trying to like hell gatekeeper this, and eventually it reaches to a point where everybody's like, no, this is enough. Or there are the news coming out, and remember BBIG is more Bitcoin related than you think, right? So it's Bitcoin related, it's sort of like a music video related, it's sort of like a TikTok sort of related, because BBIG's main company actually bought a company that does music video TikToks. It's not really TikToks, it's just like another form of TikTok. It's like short music videos, you upload those, but the users aren't that much. And it's not really like in a very renowned community, or there are a lot of celebrity endorsement or whatever, right? So when you look at BBIG, what you're really looking at is, okay, so right now it increased by 80%, pretty good. If I bought in like the day before, that's great, right? But who can really predict the retail FOMO, right, on the day? Maybe yesterday we could have bought some. Maybe yesterday we could have bought some. Every single retail small cap stock, right, on Thursday or whatever. But we only picked SPRT, and we still have holdings in MMAT, so we totally ignored BBIG. I mean, we also made some money in Nuru, but that's just what it is, right? And also we are out in Nuru because you cannot really trade options to hatch your play. So in BBIG, fundamentals doesn't really matter, because we all know that fundamentally speaking, it probably worth less than $4, right? Like this is all just pump and dump. So when we look at the whole pump and dump scheme, what you're really trying to look at is, do you think tomorrow BBIG is going to squeeze another 100% to $10, right? I mean, it could happen, it could not. How would it happen? You have to have twice as much volume, or at least the same amount of volume as yesterday, which is on Friday. Is it really going to happen? Wow, that's something that you really need to think about, because you have a volume die down by the end of market close. I mean, of course, right? Around aftermarket, people start buying in, blah blah blah. Like after it goes up and goes up all the way again, right? But we all know that everybody's trying to do a pump and dump. So basically, on Monday, it at least gonna open at $7, right? It's gonna gap up because you have huge volume aftermarket. So what's gonna happen after 7? It's gonna reach 8. It's gonna reach 9. The real support line is $9.5, right? So what you're really trying to get to the stock to is to $10. If this stock goes over $10, then it will immediately get squashed down, because everybody knows that it's a great time to short it, and you will see a huge short volume spike when it goes over $8.5, $9. Like every 0.5 increment, the short volume is gonna increase dramatically, and also the borrowing rate is gonna increase dramatically, because you'll make a huge amount of money if it actually go up to $10, and you're like, yeah, let's just short the shit out of this. And if the borrowing rate is $20, it's probably gonna drop all the way like to the opening price of Monday by the end of market close, because it truly doesn't worth that much money, right? And a lot of people in Discord are asking, hey, should we get into BBIG? Should we? Well, are you willing to take the gamble of a $7? You bought in a 7 and it probably go up to like 8 or 9, and you sell it off, and it might get halted, right? If you look at all the aftermarket volume. Aftermarket is what? Dude, this is ridiculous. Aftermarket is plus 45%. That means tomorrow, like Monday morning, there's going to be a huge halting situation going on. And if you have this huge halting situation going on, people's going to sell, right? Then you will see something looks like, if you go look at the 1 minute chart, it's going to go like, go up and bang, go down a little bit, go up, go up and bang, goes down like this, right? I mean, this is it. This is all I can tell you. Like, are we gonna get into it? Maybe if I feels very adventurous on Monday and be like, yeah, sure. If let's do like a 100 share gamble and go up to $9. Let's sell it off or something like that, right? It's gonna. If you want to know what exactly did we do every single morning, what we add, what we sell, what we liquidate, we post a morning brief every single morning after what we did on Patreon. And sometimes when I woke up early, or when I woke up and when I'm doing my trading plan, I see some interesting potential trades and some potential gamble trades, I will also post it pre-market. But that's pretty unlikely, because a lot of times, those pre-market actions I have to like keep very close eye at, and make a lot of like little option plays. Because right now, due to liquidity issues with MMAT, I still don't really want to risk dry powder. So a lot of the day trade, a lot of day trade plays, or I'm trying to minimize my day trade plays. Probably do a lot of scalping and enter, a swing trades and do a lot of sculpting by now. But if you go just ask, like if you just join the Discord, you ask a bunch of Patreon members that already joined the Patreon, they will know that they will tell you that it's really worth it because I post a lot of trade ideas and a lot of them actually makes money, and then they buy into that and then they make money. And also, on AMC and on meme stocks, I do a very timely update on my Patreon and Patreon chat. I tell them okay, a bunch of people think it's gonna get to $55 AMC on Friday. Totally not gonna happen. Right now, I'm just gonna buy $45 puts and wait until it goes down to 39 or $40 and liquidate. This is exactly what I did, on Wednesday. I mean, yeah, it's great, right? But also, remember, you guys hate short sellers. We're not really short sellers. We're just utilizing short-term options to really manifest what we think is gonna happen in the next few days. When you're playing with short-term contracts, it's actually pretty nerve-wracking. And if you use that logic to short sellers logic, then you'll be like, damn, those guys, I admire those guys because they see the weakness in a lot of those, trading logic of 90% of the market, and they capitalize on those. And this is a really good thing. You should learn from them instead of just hating them. Be like, oh my god, it's stopping us from making money. But hey, the entire market is a machine, and you're just a part of the gear which is turning the machine, right? And if you really look at the truth about the market, it really is looking like this. So you have A have B amount of money, C have D amount of money, and then you're both buying this stock called DD. And A bought it some stock of DD, but the stock, the quantity of stock is limited, right? So for C to use his D by DD, he needs to buy in a higher price unless A decided to sell it off. So every single dollar A made from the market is basically made from C because C bought the stock at a higher price. So then it creates a higher support line for DD. And then when A decided to sell DD, it will just get the profit. And then A will just keep back holding whatever price that he got from DD and wait until, E coming with F amount of money and E buying into it, and this can liquidate. This entire market operates like this. That means in order for A to make money, he needs to get money from A, B, C, and D, get money from their pocket, right? It's not, hey, everything is rainbows and sunshines and everything is oh my god, it's just gonna go up, and up, and up, and up. Eventually, when people get out of the euphoric state, they're gonna be like, oh god, what am I doing here, right? It doesn't really worth that much money. Alright, this is it for the BBIG video. Hope you guys love it. And if you like this kind of video, go smash the like button. If you haven't subbed, go sub, because we provide premium content, and if you follow us every single day, we gave out a lot of trade ideas, and we basically predicted the 120% or 100% gain on SPRT literally last Thursday. So you guys don't have anything else to say, huh? Because your prediction sucks, right? Sucks my ass. See you guys on the upside.